You know, nobody even said who's starting it, so I guess I'll start it.
I was about to say we did.
Well, I thought that
That's a
since you were
blue.
doing the three, I thought since you were doing the 3, 2, 1 that you were going to start it. But all right.
You're listening
You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the Fresh Takes.
podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Fresh Takes podcast. And yes, I am in a different vicinity area, you could say. I'm actually out on my couch recording this on my laptop. That's why it may look different. We're actually recording it from Tank's point of view, but we're seeing things off of my computer. And if my camera's ever wobbly, it's because the computer's on my lap. And I re-injured my leg, so I couldn't make it to the computer room, but we're making it work.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you re-injured yourself there, the boss. But other than that, how's everybody doing?
Oh, just fine.
Pat?
Yeah.
How was everybody's Easter?
My Easter was decent. Being a parent, you really don't have an Easter. You just do for your children.
We threw egg hunt for the nieces. Pretty fun.
I sat at home because I couldn't move my leg.
Well, again,
But,
I'm sorry.
All right. All
Well,
right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing something different today. I know last week we said that we were going to do a thing where I show the guys a picture of a player and they have to name it, but we're going to switch it up this week since I can't get to my computer and get those pictures. We're going to still do the connections from Tank, but afterwards, we are going to do my current roster dream team. You guys are going to have to pick out of the logos on the bottom. We'll get to it then. And you guys are going to have to make my favorite team of players that are currently in the NFL right now.
okay.
Pat knows about this because Pat actually sent me the idea. So,
Oh, of course, Pat already knows it. He's going to beat me again.
but yeah, if you're ready, we'll just jump into the connections.
All right. Well, Tim and Pat, here it is. I'll go through the names real quick. You got Bud Grant, you got Bum Phillips, you have Don Shula, Vernon Davis, Marv Levy, Gary Kubiak, Dave Wanstead, Mark Bavaro, Jermaine Lewis, Devin Hester, Dan Reeves, Percy Harvin, Ozzie Newsome, Wade Phillips, Ron Dixon, and Ben Coates. Now, here's the thing. You got 4 different categories. 4 of those will fit in one category. Took me a little while to do this, so good luck. I will give you all some hints if y'all want to use it, but whenever y'all ready, Tim, you're going to be the one clicking and making sure, but I will let you know from there. So good luck, guys, and go ahead.
Okay, well, most of these people I don't know, so I hope maybe you know some of them, Pat. But I can tell you that Devin Hester, Percy Harvin, and Ron Dixon were kick returners.
I'm pretty sure Jermaine Lewis was as well.
Well, I mean, if you believe Jermaine Lewis is one, then I say we just rip that one right away.
Yeah, let's try to limit some names because, yeah, I'm with you.
So,
you said-
Tank, these 4 kick returners?
Any type of specialty.
So it was Ron Dixon, Jermaine Lewis, Devin Hester, and Percy Harvin, correct?
Yeah.
So I will say you have the 4 correct, but there's something specific that they did.
Was Harvin in a Super Bowl, Tim?
Yes, he was. He was for the Seahawks.
Did he return something?
I think Hester, I know Dixon did for the Giants, so maybe Percy did too.
Jermaine Lewis played for the Ravens when they won their Super Bowl, so.
Well, if they're special teamers, maybe they returned a kick in the Super Bowl, like a punt or a kickoff.
Is that what you want to go with?
I'm good if Pat's good.
Yeah, let's try that.
So you are correct. They each 4 had a kickoff return in the Super Bowl 2001 and for Ron Dixon and Lewis, in 2007 Devin Hester, and 2014 for Percy Harvin. Good job, boys.
They had one of the same name.
Ooh, and then the other ones I know is Ben Coates, Ozzie Newsome, and Vernon Davis are tight ends.
Oh, I'm glad you know Ben Coates. I had no idea who he was.
Ben Coach was a tight end for the Patriots. He was like the big tight end before Gronk. I don't know
Dave
who.
Wannstedt sounds like a tight end name.
See, I was thinking of Mark Bavaro.
Mark Bavaro sounds more like he'd be in the category with Bum Phillips.
Well, I feel like Bum and Wade got to be in a category. They sound like they're family.
Have to be. Well, Gary Kubiak and Wade Phillips are kind of associated, right? Weren't they both in Houston together?
Yes, I think Wade never won a Super Bowl, but Gary did. Shula's won a Super Bowl.
That's true. Okay, let's. Dan Reeves, I'm pretty sure.
So we're thinking.
I don't know about Dan Reeves, but I'm kind of.
I
Does
think
that leave
Bud.
you tight end?
I think Bud Grant was a coach for the Vikings.
Bud Grant. Yeah, it could be. Maybe they've been to the Super Bowl because the Vikings haven't won it.
Yeah, Vikings, but they did lose.
They won, yeah. I mean, they lost four
And
straight.
didn't Shula lose a Super Bowl?
Yes.
Gary lost a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and Dan Reeves, I'm pretty sure was with the Chargers. I don't know that, but
Chargers sounds right.
I know.
So then, Tank, these four, are they grouped together?
So you have Don Shula, Bud Grant, Gary Kubiak, Dan. Is that so what was the three guesses that you all had or you gave us? Three hints.
There was a yes or no question. There was group two and a thing together. There was give a hint, and then there was one other one.
All right. So do you all want to use any of those, or are you for sure on these four?
We're asking you if these four are grouped together.
So that's your yes or no question, right?
No, that's just asking for an X. If they're wrong, then they're wrong.
They're wrong.
Okay, so those four are not grouped together.
All right, let's jump some. Let's try that tight end thing.
Okay.
Are they just tight ends now?
You said between Dave and I said Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, why don't we use our yes or no? Was Dave or Mark a tight end?
Yes.
So it's got to be Mark, because I'm pretty sure Dave was a coach.
Okay. We can go Mark.
So then these four.
Certainty.
What four are they? Because you got the way I have it, the one's being covered up.
Which, you know, to be fair, when you guys didn't know a player, I told you what position they played.
And that could give it away, though, if it's a category.
Say,
It
since
is a
y'all didn't know
category.
Mark Mosley, and I told you it was a kicker. But
So,
I'm thinking these four tight ends.
yeah, Ben Coates, Mark Bavaro, Ozzie Newsome, and Vernon Davis.
All right. So yes, those four are grouped together, but what about them?
They're all tight ends.
But what about them?
I don't know. I'm not old enough. I wasn't alive when most of these people played.
So that's correct.
Primarily receiving tight end? I don't know.
You can go ahead and click submit, but because I'll accept it. Those tight ends have only had 9 games of 100 yards.
Yeah, who's gonna know that?
Hey. There you go.
Okay,
we
so
use group two together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Group 2 together for us, Tank.
Bum Phillips and Wade Phillips.
Okay, so I'm guessing that they might be related.
Are there any
um,
related?
well, we know that either Gary, Dan, Don, or Bud have to be with them because Gary, Dan, Don, and Bud weren't together.
Marvin Day together.
I don't know who Marv Levy is.
I think he was 49ers GM or something.
I don't know. I feel like putting Gary in here might work.
Yeah, it could be coaches that have sons or fathers that also coach. Because maybe
What's
Bum
it?
Phillips was like Wade Phillips' dad, and Gary Kubiak has. I think there's Steve Kubiak was a coordinator.
Wasn't Gary a part of the Cowboys coaching staff at one point?
Was Gary?
I think he was.
He
I would
might have
say I
been.
think Wade and Gary were both Cowboys and Texans.
I'm pretty sure Gary was.
Wade was Wade a Bronco? Because Gary was definitely a Bronco.
Yes, Wade was also a Bronco. I don't know. Did Gary and Wade lose a couple Super Bowls together? Because how many did the Broncos lose?
They won one, then lost one.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's just put Gary in there for now.
Given Don, because I know he's a coach. Dan Reeves might be management.
See, I was gonna say Don Shula, Gary Kubiak, Wade Phillips, and Bud Grant were all head coaches, but Bum Phillips and Wade are together. I don't know. I don't think our hosts realize that multiple groups apply.
But these four are what signifies it.
See, I don't know anything about Bud, Marv, Dave, Dan, Bum at all. I only know three of these people. I know at this point, I think we might just have to use a hint.
Yeah.
Which, okay, a hint.
Yeah, I guess.
So with the two that I gave you, Bum and Wade, the other two are also head coaches that have only had between 80 and 90 wins as a head coach.
Gary didn't coach for that long. And I don't think Bud coached for that long either. So I feel like Gary's got to be linked with them because Gary only had like 2-3 years with the Broncos and like a year or two with the Texans.
Thought he was with the Texans for a little bit of a stretch, like maybe like 5-ish years, 6-ish. But I could be wrong. Even so, to get to 80, he would have needed 8-10 win seasons, and they weren't good.
And I don't think he coached a full 8 seasons.
Yeah, I don't. He may Yeah, but damn, 80 means.
I know. I'm kind of between Bud and Dan. Like I said, I don't know who Marv is.
And also, maybe Don didn't coach that long. Maybe he just had his. You know what I mean?
No, because Don has like the most wins ever.
Oh yeah, he does. Okay.
I was gonna say Don's leading.
I was like, maybe he just had that unbeaten season. That's it.
I'm thinking it's either Bud or Dan. Those are the only two that I know are head coaches other than Don, and we know it's not Don.
Well, let's say Dan then, because he's someone that I think wasn't great, but
Around that long.
around a while. Like,
And Bud had that purple people eaters, I'm pretty sure. Is it this 4 tank?
Nope.
Damn
it's
it.
Bud then. All right. Is our second
So then
pick.
is it instead of Dan, it's Bud.
Is that a guess?
Maybe
Yes.
instead of Gary.
Wrong.
Okay, so then I guess take Gary out and maybe Dan replaces him. Well,
No.
Hey, we didn't guess.
I said no.
I know, but we didn't guess.
Oh. I
You
thought
just said no
guessed.
for us. No. Pat and I were talking. We said
Oh.
maybe then it's not Gary, it's these two. So you gave us a freebie right there.
I guess I did.
Marv has to be a coach.
Marv Levy. I know. Do we just throw Gary back in there?
Throw Gary in there. If we go
All right,
out,
this
we go
4.
out with Gary Kubiak.
Wrong.
Oh, well, we're down to our last strike, so. Well, Pat, the only person we didn't do is Dave. You want to go out on a high note?
Good luck, brother. Do it.
All right, Tank, that's 4.
There you go. Waiting, Bud. Correct.
Oh! So then Dan, Don, Marvy, and Bud.
Correct.
Well,
can you hold on before you click
Bud,
it?
No, hold on. Bud's never won a Super Bowl. Dan's never won a Super Bowl. Don lost a Super Bowl. So maybe lost multiple Super Bowls?
They've been to consecutive Super Bowls.
No, because the Chargers haven't been to consecutive ones.
Yeah, they were.
No, I think that it's head coaches that have lost multiple.
Yeah, that works too, I guess.
All right, Tank. Is it coaches that have lost multiple?
Yep.
Hey! At least 4 Super Bowl losses.
Yep.
Jeez.
Sorry, Don. We could have had Dan.
Well, hey, there we go. We got it at the end after we ripped almost every single person lined up with Gary and them.
Was more
Well, that's like you kept saying Gary, and I'm like, okay, they're going to finally get it. And then y'all just kept going away from Dave. And I'm like,
Oh. That's because nobody knows who Dave is.
I don't even know who Dave was, but.
So,
Hey,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back to talk about my favorite team. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with my team that I wish the Giants would have, hoping, basically. So this bottom part where it says QB, QB, tight end, all of the offense people are in there. The head coach is in with the offense. And then the defense, the punter, and kicker are in the defense area. So you guys will take turns ripping who you think, and whoever gets the most points will win. I said this to them off camera, but the NFL logo, that guy is still active, but no team has signed him yet.
Hey, Pat.
Also, yeah. Go ahead.
Don't take my player that I want. That's all I ask.
So, well, if that's the case, then Tank, you can go first. You can choose offense. You can choose defense.
I'm choosing offense. I'm choosing your quarterback, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is QB1.
That's the only one I truly, really know.
Receiver, I'm going to say receiver has to be Jettas.
Correct. Receiver is Jay Jettas.
That was going to be my next one.
All right, Tank, you're up.
Tight end, give me Kelsey.
Wrong. I didn't pick Kelsey because he would be too old at this point.
Give me. Well, I guess other receiver. Then I'll take Jamar Chase.
Correct. Jamar Chase is the
It's,
other receiver.
LSU here.
I was going to go. Give me Texans running back, Mixon.
No.
What is under the Saints? Is that a Ravens logo?
Yeah, that's the only one I could get where there's like no
Okay.
background.
Gotcha.
Oh, and if a player got signed to a new team this year, they are at their new team in this.
Okay.
And these are active
give me
current
the-
players, right?
Yes, current players on their current teams.
Running back slot. Give me Kenny Walker.
Who?
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker is correct.
I was gonna say that's wrong. I don't know.
What about CJ Stroud? Is he quarterback?
CJ Stroud is QB2.
Well, I know you love him too. I'm gonna say tight end Laporta.
Tight end is Samuel Laporta.
Trying to remember his other tight end from last week's video, and I'm drawing blanks.
See, and that's where you're going to go wrong because some of these people aren't from my list last week.
Oh my!
I had to change that up so you guys wouldn't take that. This is people I wish the Giants would have right now.
Wide receiver Tyreek Hill.
No.
Ooh.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Okay.
This is tough.
Nobody's even tried for my defense.
We're trying to narrow it down
One
first.
thing at a time. Mainly because I don't know what position he is. Yeah. Okay. I'll just take a shot at offense again because why not? Is it Pacheco, running back?
Isaiah Pacheco, running back.
Give me the head coach, Detroit Lions.
It's not Dan Campbell.
Come on, man. Well then, I know it's not their tight end, or maybe like Jalen Waddle over Tyreek. But is the head coach Mike McDaniel?
The head coach is Mike McDaniel.
That was going to be my next guess too.
Yeah. I was like,
That was going to be my next guess.
I don't know if he could pick a tight end from Miami.
What was the running back that just went to Detroit? Swift? Was it Swift?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Swift.
All right. I hope you're keeping track because I don't know how many points I've gotten and how many points he's gotten.
You've gotten 2.
Is it? Damn it! Oh god, it's tough. Mike Evans, wide receiver.
Mike Evans is wide receiver.
Yeah, you said about getting old. He's pretty old.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but he still accumulates 1,000 yards a season.
You gotta love him still.
I would say, and doing it with Baker Mayfield, who's kind of on the same
me-
path as Daniel Jones.
Give me the tight end. Give me Njoku.
Yes, come on, guys. I did an interview with him.
You interviewed him.
That was the greatest interview
David
we've ever had, I
Njoku.
think.
So is running back Jameer Gibbs.
Running back is Jameer Gibbs.
So your wide receivers, Houston Texans. I just don't know which one. Is it Tank Dell?
It is Tank Dell.
Yeah.
I have to
I had
say,
a
you
feeling.
guys got to remember, I was all in love with him in fantasy until he got hurt.
I was like, okay, I can't remember all the players' names, and it dawned on me.
All right, now you guys got defense, and
It's gonna go much worse.
Yeah, because we only got so many minutes left.
Is the corner Tariq Woolen?
the corner is not Tariq Woolen.
I don't even know if that's.
Oh,
One
what
thing you should
Pat?
know
Can
on.
I have Pat's help?
Yeah, why not? What do you need help with?
What was I can't think of his name all of a sudden. The guy that was in Philly, then went to what was it, Detroit, then just came back. Can't think of his name all of a sudden.
Oh, Bum Phillips.
Ah,
You talking about Chauncey Gardner?
yeah. No. Yeah.
CJ GJ.
Yeah, I can't stand that guy, so no.
Yeah, that would have been a weird one on your list. The Eagles really throwing me, but then I'm like, maybe
When you
Well, I'm
figure
trying
out
to
who
figure
it
out the
is,
Eagles.
you'll know why. Well, when you figure out who the Eagle is, you'll know why.
He must be going to LSU. Who's on your team that's LSU? I'll just tell you that.
Out of all these people that have been to LSU, I will give you that hint. There is 4 players on here that have been from LSU.
Can I get Teron Matthew at 60?
Who?
Teron Matthew.
Teran Matthew is correct. Tank, you should have known that.
Oh, I thought he was the NFL logo. I didn't even know he was still on the Saints.
No, he signed like a 3-year deal with them last season.
Is Kayvon Thibodeau on there?
Kayvon Thibodeau is not.
Ooh, that's surprising.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm
what's
still
the-
getting used to Kayvon. I was not a big fan his rookie year.
What's the H? Or is that a K? No, it's a K.
That's a K. It's kicker.
Is the kicker Justin Tucker?
It's not Justin Tucker.
Okay. Oh, I know.
Who is the kicker for the Giants right now? The punter.
The punter or the kicker?
The punter. It
Are
has
you
a
saying
long.
the punter?
Yeah, he's the punter. He has a long
Excuse me.
hair. He got.
Jamie Gillian?
I didn't think, was that his name? He has a long hair. He.
I'm literally telling you his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, than him.
Yes. I like him because his nickname is the Scottish Hammer.
Okay.
So
Is your so
That puts
I
me
know
up
I
with
did
5.
well in the offer because I know players you like, but this is your ideal team, like who you want the Giants to have?
it's players that I really like was on defense, and players that I want the Giants to have was on offense, so that you guys wouldn't bounce off of last week's episode.
Okay. Well, is the
So
kicker
defense is basically my favorite players.
Youngway too?
No, it's not.
Damn it! I thought it was because he fantasy name.
Is Pittsburgh Patrick Queen?
Pittsburgh is Patrick Queen.
Yeah.
Just went to the Steelers.
This is I don't think he signed with someone else, so maybe he's the Justin Simmons safety.
No, not Justin Simmons. Oh. If I knew these people's colleges, I would give you their colleges, but I'm not. I know a good bit of their colleges.
Uh,
Well,
trying to think of one player, what team he plays for. Was it or not Patriots? Buccaneers. Is that what's his name? White. Devin White.
Nope.
you got Bobby Wagner.
No, not Bobby Wagner.
Oh, that's why. Because he's not. He doesn't play for Bucks anymore. He plays for the Eagles.
Yes, Devin White is the Eagles player.
It dawned on me that he signed with the Eagles. My bad.
Yeah, so Devin White is my Eagle. That's why he's on there, because he hasn't officially played for the Eagles yet. And Devin White's been one of my favorites since LSU time. Fun fact, Terry actually owns a Devin White Buccaneer jersey.
Fun fact, I do not know any other kickers, I don't think. So I'm going to guess McPherson.
Okay, I'll start throwing out some hints.
Hold
One of these
on, hold
guys
on.
is from.
It wasn't McPherson.
So, wait a minute. Is it?
Oh,
Pat
I didn't hear you, Pat. I didn't hear you, Pat. Yeah,
Oh.
kicker is Evan McPherson.
Oh, okay.
Is the free agent Patrick Peterson?
It is Patrick Peterson, another LSU guy. You guys have taken all the LSU guys off now.
All right,
Yeah, I don't know how many points I got. So
is it
I'll do it
Quandre
in
Diggs?
It's not Quandre Diggs. Do you want me to start giving you guys colleges?
Because at this rate, there's only another safety that it could be. Like, well, unless you count him.
is Darius Slayton on there?
You mean Darius Slay?
Slay, yes.
Well, Darius Slay is an Eagle, and there's no more Eagles
Oh.
logo.
No, then who am I thinking of?
Darius Slayton is a receiver for the Giants.
Yeah, that's right. Duh, I knew that. Dude, I can't think of anymore. I'm not even gonna lie.
Is your other damn linebacker, is it Roquan?
It's not Roquan.
Tanky, I guess.
I'm
I'm just ripping players.
Do you guys want me to throw out colleges?
up to Pat.
Throw out of college for your last linebacker.
How do you want to do this? Do you want me, if you say they're the team, do you want me to tell you the college they went to?
That's whatever.
Well, Tank, it's your go. So
Give me a foul. Then tell me tell me the Raven.
the Raven, Notre Dame.
Oh, duh.
Pat, who is it? Go ahead.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, it's Kyle Hamilton.
I'm not gonna be able to.
Is your other safety a Falcon?
Who?
Is your other safety the Falcon?
No.
No,
Is your defensive line the Falcon?
No.
Is Isaiah Simmons considered a safety?
Isaiah Simmons is not on a team.
I guess he's not.
Is your cornerback a Falcon?
Yes.
Shit, that doesn't help me anything.
No, he was like locked down 2-3 years ago.
I think he was drafted 3 years ago.
He was like locked down his first year.
I can't legit think of anybody right now.
I can't think of his name.
He's from Clemson.
Yeah.
It is AJ Terrell.
There we go, Terrell. There we go.
Hey, it's AJ Terrell.
The Buccaneer is from Washington.
That's is it Vita Vea?
It is Vita Vea.
Hey, it's Vita Vea.
The Seahawk is also from Notre Dame. He is a former Giant.
Oh, it's the guy that played 17 games because when he got traded, he missed the bye weeks for both. It was
Charles Cross.
If you're thinking Leonard Williams, it's not Leonard Williams.
Oh, okay.
It is Julian Love.
Hey, it's Julian Love.
He was on the Packers before that.
The Saint is from California.
Cal Saint.
He's a pretty big name guy.
DeMar Davis and Cam. What is it? Cam Jordan?
Cam Jordan.
Yeah.
And then the last two Giants. The one is from Clemson. One of the best dances.
Ray Lewis. I don't know any of your guys' dances. I didn't see him dance that much.
It's Sexy Dexy. Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter.
I was about to say Dexter
And then
Lawrence.
the linebacker we traded for last year. No.
Daniel Bellinger.
Bobby Okereke.
Okay.
And that is my dream team. I didn't keep tally, but I'm pretty sure Pat did win.
Oh, he did.
But we'll find out in post. But all right, ladies and
There's
gentlemen, there you have it.
Rewatch the post. We already know he won.
Well, I'll know when I edit.
Oh, you don't have to even think about it. I'm just saying, just go ahead and give him the win. I mean, there's no way. I only got like maybe 5 of them right.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully next week I will be back to my normal spot and we'll be hitting some more trivia. Update. Don't know what we did or what made you guys go crazy, but our last video got 137 views.
Nice.
And we are now at 47 subscribers. And our little YouTube short making fun of Tank for calling Kevin Hart Chris Rock is now at 3.6K views.
My dumb self.
Thank you guys for all the love and support over the last week. And take it away, Pat.
Well, I feel like I won the trivia, but I can't feel happy about it because one, those connections were just awful, and I feel like I know nothing about football. And two, that defensive side of guessing players, it made me realize I don't know that many defensive players on other teams.
Yeah, which you guys might want to do some trivia because there's some defense trivia knowledge in a couple weeks.
I'm gonna give some love to the defense over the next couple weeks. All right, Tank.
I don't even know what I don't even have the energy to say what I normally say. Like I I suck. Don't forget you can follow us on the good old X, aka FKA ARTA, Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and the good old listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts. Like Pat says, I mean, he beat me last week. That he knows more about Pat and Tim, and it clearly shows again. He got me again this week, but
And I'm disappointed because you and I play Madden together, and I tell you people that I like too.
I know. But no, other than that, Tim, hope you feel better, and Pat, I love you. Congratulations on the victory. I'm not making a comeback. You're going to take away and blow it away the rest of the season. So we'll get you a small little trophy that says Pat likes to suck up.
Nah,
I also like
we'll get you a trophy that says "I know ball."
I know ball. That's for sure.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, until next week. Goodbye.
Peace.